students, you are most welcome to the computer class. In our last live class, we have read how computer works. What is a computer system? A computer system includes all hardware and software required to make it functional for the user. Okay? For a computer, we need to give some instructions, that is called input, and the computer then works on the input, that is called processing, and the result we are getting or the computer gives, that is called output. So for this, the computer goes through a process, that is input process output cycle, that is called IPO cycle. So the full form of IPO is input hyphen process hyphen output. Okay. The IPO cycle also takes place in many activities of our daily lives. Let us look for an example. We have given for the example that when we are making a mango shake, we are putting milk, mango, sugar in a blender, then we are blending it, and then the mango shake is coming out. Next, again, the input is dry cloth, washing powder, water, and we are putting it in the washing machine, and the output is the clean clothes. And the next is when we are making a drawing, we are taking paper, colors, and we are drawing it, that is the processing thing. And when we are getting the answers, that is called output. When the drawing is ready, that is called output. For similar way, when we are making ice cubes, we are giving water, then the process of freezing is going inside the freeze, and then the output is coming as a ice cubes. So to make ice cubes, we have done this. So to follow a similar IPO cycle, a computer needs the following: an input device through which the computer will accept input, for example, keyboard; a processing device which computer will process the input, for example, the CPU; an output device with which the computer will display the output, for example, a monitor. So these are the main objects of a computer to go through the process or the IPO cycle. That is, input we are giving through the keyboard, the processing is going on inside the CPU box, and then the answer we are getting on the monitor, that is output. Okay. Now today we will read the computer hardware. Computer hardware, it is a collection of physical parts of a computer that you can touch. It includes CPU box, monitor, keyboard, and mouse. It also includes all the parts inside the CPU box, hard disk drive, motherboard, etc. Input devices. The devices through which we enter data and instruction into a computer is called the input devices. The two most commonly used input devices are the keyboard and the mouse. So keyboard. A keyboard is the most commonly used input device. It is used to enter data or text into a computer. It has keys similar to those of typewriter. So the keys of the computer keyboard is as the typewriter. The keyboard also contains some extra keys such as the function keys. These are used for various operations. For example, pressing the F1 key will open the help menu in the most programs. Okay. So if we will click the F1, then we will get the help menu. How to? It will help us to know the how to the programs are going on. Okay. Next is the mouse. A mouse is also an input device. Nowadays, a mouse has two buttons. And a scroll wheel at the center. And it has a scroll wheel at the center. The scroll wheel acts as the third button. It works as a third button. The processing device. A computer changes the input into meaningful information. This is known as processing. So whenever we are giving an input, it changes it into a meaningful information, and that is called processing. The central processing unit, CPU of a computer, is responsible for processing the input given by the user. It is called the brain of the computer. So CPU is called the brain of the computer. CPU, the full form of CPU is the central processing unit. It is placed inside a box called the CPU box or the CPU cabinet. So it is inside the CPU box or the CPU cabinet. All parts of the computer are connected to the CPU box through wires. So the CPU boxes are connected with the wires. That means the mouse, the monitor, these things are connected with the wires with each other. The CPU consists of the following three main parts. Control unit, CU. It controls the working of all parts of the computer. So control unit, what is the work of control unit? It controls the working of all parts of the computer. And what is the full form of CU? Control unit. Next is memory unit. The full form will be MU. The short form will be MU and the full form of MU is memory unit. It stores all the data and instruction that need to be processed. It then passes these data and instruction to the ALU or CU. So memory unit, the work of memory unit is to store the data and instruction. Okay, so our brain is the control unit. That means whatever we are doing, we are moving our hand, we are talking, all the things we are doing from the brain. So control unit is actually human brain. It is the, if it will compare, okay. Memory unit, whenever we read something, we remember it, and in computer, the memory unit remembers all the things. Arithmetic logic unit, ALU. The full form of ALU is arithmetic logic unit. All calculations in a computer are done by the ALU. So all the calculations will be done by the ALU. It performs arithmetic operations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. It also performs logical operations such as greater than, less than and so on. So all the arithmetic work we do through the arithmetic logic unit. Then comes the output device. The devices through which we get the output from our computer is called output devices. The most commonly used output devices are the monitor and the printer. Speakers are also output devices. So, what is output device? The devices through which we get output from the computer are called output devices. And the two most commonly used output devices are monitor and printer. Speaker is also an output device. Monitor. A monitor is also called visual display unit, VDU. What is the full form of VDU? Visual display unit. And what is VDU? The monitor is called VDU. It looks like a television screen. The VDU looks like a, or the monitor looks like a television screen. You can see both text and pictures on it. The output that we see on a monitor is called the soft copy. It is called the soft copy. Okay. Then comes the printer. A printer is used to copy the output displayed on the monitor on a sheet of paper. So the printer helps to make the output in a paper, in a sheet of paper. The printed copy that we get from the printer is called hard copy. So the printed part is called the hard copy. So when we are seeing the answer on the monitor, that is called soft copy. And when we are printing it in a printer, then it is becoming a hard copy. Speakers. Speakers are used to play music and sound from the computer. So speakers are used to play music and sound. So read the chapter. Next day we will complete the chapter. Okay. So, and in live class I will ask the questions. So read the chapters properly. Okay. Till the next class. Goodbye. Have a nice time.